Please, take a seat. I'm Mert Red, and you're being filmed for live YouTube. You've been doing some bad stuff, apparently. So, I got everything written down here, you trolls. Please have a sit. You're doing a lot of fucking bad stuff. So, calm down, okay? No one really likes trolls, so you should stop what you're doing. And so if you we've finished this interview, so you can walk out the door, and nothing will happen to you, okay? Because this is a weird concept. So I will stop this now and go back to Mert that does these videos. I'm like nearly acting stupid Mert, so let's go back to Mert that reacts, shall we? You actor Mert, you were shit at doing that, and you should not do any more acting, am I right? You should stop, literally fucking stop, okay? Because that was not planned out, okay? You didn't plan that out, so anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're reacting to Chris Hansen, jaw-dropping Chris Hansen's interactions. So, that's why I done the whole fucking bit there. It wasn't that fucking good, but so yeah, let's get to it. Let's go.
Michael Gentile looks like he could be the grumpy old grandfather next door.
You motherfuckers.
But what kind of senior citizen would send your kids a perverted picture like this? Gentile is much older than most of the predators I catch.
Hey,
64.
kid.
He says he's a limo driver. He likes to play drums, and he loves to run around in the nude. His email address says it all. Love to be naked.
Why did you pick that for a hobby? Fucking weird hobby.
Our sting takes place in Fairfield, Connecticut. It doesn't take long for the rat named Gentile to crawl out of the sewer and contact the decoy we will call Brittany.
Brittany!
Gentile sends pictures of himself naked, posing in front of a mirror.
Crazy fella.
In the woods, even sitting on the toilet. His text messages
are
some of the raunchiest and most disgusting.
Why would you go into the fucking woods and just do that? That's just fucking weird.
But most involve Gentile's love for nudity. I sent you a picture on Skype.
He has pepperoni nipples.
I would kiss you all over, LOL.
Ew.
Yesterday I went to a river upstate and went nude sunbathing. Do you want to go with me?
No.
LOL. Will you try sleeping naked tonight? I sleep naked every night. Sends Brittany links to porn videos, asking her to watch and learn. Remember, he thinks he's talking to a 13-year-old girl.
But he's not.
I want you to feel comfortable looking at naked human bodies. I also want you to learn what they're doing. Watching those movies is your sex education homework, he says. I'm going to give you a...
Hey now, if your teacher walked in, right, and fucking just put on porn for fucking homework, that'd be a little bit weird, and probably fucking get fired for it, because... Okay, kids, we're going to talk about porn. You know, the birds and the bees? So, instead of me saying the birds and the bees, why shall we watch the birds and the bees, am I right? I know you're only 10, but we should learn in a different way. Isn't it right? Bring in a sex worker. She'll tell you everything. AIDS, hemorrhoids, HIV, everything like that. So, she would help.
You a test on it tomorrow. Gentile asks her to get a banana.
Yeah, pepperoni nipple bite.
Things with it. After about a month of his almost constant texting, it's time to reel in this slimy fish. Tetrad's decoy leaves him a message. Her parents will be gone the following weekend. Gentile, who calls his wife the witch, tells her he's going out.
She's a witch, I tell you.
He drives 35 miles from Brewster, New York to Fairfield. The decoy asks him to come in through the side door.
Sorry, can you just get this for me? I'm so mad.
Seconds after he's in the hallway.
I'm really sorry.
Looks like I won't get a chance to invite Grandpa Gentile to have a seat. But Outside, a dozen cops are waiting for him.
Yeah.
Anything on you?
Just
Eat that fucker.
His only
Pepperoni
date
nipple
tonight
bay.
with detectives at
Sorry.
headquarters.
I just come out to see you here.
There, the officers search him a second time. They find a key card for a local hotel.
You got caught, bitch.
Gentile lives only an hour away. Why would he need a room? As
True.
detectives wait for a judge to issue a search
Why
warrant for the
would he
hotel
need a room?
they start the booking process.
Fucking
And the
creepy
line
fella, I
of
tell you.
questioning he would have faced in the kitchen with me.
Single, divorced, married? Married.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. You do drugs?
What is your reason to be in Fairfield, Connecticut today?
I was meeting, I thought, a friend to have a movie.
And like many of the men we
Uh-huh,
catch, he
uh-huh,
claims
and meeting
he
a
thought the
friend for a
girl
movie.
was an
It's a
adult.
13-year-old mate.
His little kitten tells him she's only 13 years old.
How old's your friend?
As far as I understood, she was in her 30s.
She says 13.
Between the two of you.
Just different things about
Are you getting them mixed up? Like the tree is on the other side and then the one's on the other side. It's
school, you know.
Sex to school?
Yeah, everything, parents, and, you know.
Do you go to school?
No.
Does a 30-year-old go to school?
She said she did.
What school?
She said she was just studying at home.
30-year-old studying at home?
Yeah.
Well, whose house is that you were at?
That, as far as I know, it's hers.
I've never heard of a 30-year-old studying at home.
30-year-old lives in her parents?
And I've also heard of, I've never heard of a 30-year-old studying at home. I've only heard a 30-year-old having back pains at home and fucking, like, getting annoyed that they're in their 30s. And there is some people that could stay with their parents when they're in their 30s, so.
You understand the charges that I told you?
Yeah, I didn't know she was a minor.
You didn't know she was a minor?
No, I
Says
thought
she was 13.
She told me she was younger, but I thought we were just doing role play.
She told me she was younger.
But her thing, when I first met her,
Hey,
she said she was 34.
come on. She told me she was younger. Hey,
You're out there
hey,
a lot
Donnie,
on social media.
Donnie,
Little bit,
listen to me.
So what's the
Donnie.
common name for using?
Michael,
Hey, Donnie.
another would love to be naked.
Okay, so you're...
Hey, Tony, I told her.
I
told her everything.
Who's role-playing.
Hey, Tony, what you doing?
You still playing a role?
Yeah.
Even when you tell her you're old enough to be her grandfather?
Hey, Jeremy, what you doing? Hey, what do
guess so,
don't say
yeah.
that. No,
You know what? Stop.
motherfucker.
How's that sound, right?
That's a time, right?
You are a parent's worst nightmare.
You sit here and you tell us you're role-playing and you weren't here to see a 13-year-old.
I'm here for role-playing.
Buy that
Yeah.
you just told us.
You're a fucking creep.
I don't think so. So
Father,
sit there and think
help.
about that for the next 3 days while you're in the jail cell. Because they ain't gonna believe
Ooh, he's scared. He's scared, guys. He is scared.
And that's the story you're gonna keep. Good luck to you.
Wait until he gets beaten up in prison. Am I right?
Have a nice life.
Thank you. Ah, that's nice, Pat. That's a
Gentile
nice.
won't need that hotel room.
Yeah, he
He's got a
doesn't need
bed.
it.
The holding
His
cell
wife
at the
can.
Fairfield Police
If he has a
Station.
wife.
As he's put behind bars, the cops have their warrant to search the room.
Police with a search warrant.
6 detectives carefully enter. They look under the mattress. They find his wallet,
AIDS.
computer, and a tablet.
Oh.
And this.
Oh, there's the knife he was talking about.
They
Oh.
find Gentile's digital camera. Remember, he told the decoy he wanted to take pictures of her naked. He was set up to actually
Fuck.
photograph this.
And probably murder her because he had a knife.
The predators I catch come in all shapes.
Train
all
commuter
sizes,
gets
and all
derailed.
ages.
Good one.
Like this creep pushing 60. But Charles Lawrence isn't looking to hook up with a 13-year-old girl.
It's a 13-year-old boy.
He says I live alone. Okay.
I don't fucking care. Who cares?
Lawrence doesn't
That's what a
know it, but
14-year-old
he's the
ca-
latest
14
guy
I don't fucking
caught
care.
in
Who
our
cares?
all-new investigative
home.
series, Hansen versus
I
Predator.
live out with my mom and dad. Guess what? Your mom and dad dead. Mom.
We're working
That's
with
good.
the
Good one.
cooperation of
That's good, isn't
Fairfield,
it?
Connecticut Police and
You're all
Tetrick
fucking dead.
Corps, an online predator watchdog group.
So that's it.
In our sting house, we've hidden more than a dozen cameras. We've
Dozen
even placed
roses.
a microphone underneath a leaf. Lawrence is well educated and apparently very well off. He
You won't
lives in
spot that
Fairfield,
wire coming out of
a
that fucking
jewel
thing,
of
does he?
Connecticut's Gold Coast.
You can't see that
He's
wire
an
coming out of that
accountant.
leaf, right?
He works as a commercial real
No.
estate broker. And get this,
No.
he lives only 2,000 feet away from our sting house.
2,000 feet
A quarter
away
mile
far.
He probably wishes he never traveled.
Hopefully Lori can get this guy back on the feet. I don't care what she says.
Lori from Tetrid is
Hey.
texting Lawrence as our on-site decoy looks on. On social
Hey, how are
media,
ya?
Lawrence calls
It's
himself
me.
an 8x6 guy. The decoy clearly tells Lawrence his age.
How old are you?
Swear you won't report
How old are
me?
you?
Of course not.
13.
13, bro. I'm 13.
Finally, Lawrence arrives, and the sting is on.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Come in.
Where's your little kid? Fucking.
I know, it's getting dark
Where's
now.
these kids?
Supposed to rain Thursday.
Fucking.
You want something to eat? I know.
There are some people out there that are fucking weird, and it's fucking gross. I fucking hate it.
You can take a seat.
I just make fun of them
want a drink?
because
Want some water?
they're stupid.
Want water? Yeah.
That's pretty much.
How's your day been so far? Good. Yeah. There you go.
Some water done.
So did you bring anything?
Oh, I have in the car.
You have it in the car?
But before he
Cocaine.
can retrieve something from his car, Lawrence
weed.
is about to get
I
a
got
big
cocaine.
surprise.
I got everything.
Chris,
And if he thinks he's in for a shock, so am I.
what are you doing here?
Something
Oh,
strikes
Jesus.
me.
Chris.
Looks familiar. Now, I'm watching from the monitor in the other room.
Watching
as he
from the
walks in,
monitor
and
in the
something
other room.
strikes me. He looks familiar.
What's
I
familiar?
put my finger on it. And it dawns on me
You know him.
that this was a fellow I had met on the commuter train
Oh, okay.
years ago.
Years
Knew his
ago.
name. He was in real estate. And here he is in our kitchen, trying to hook up with a
I know you.
When Lawrence sees me, he bolts, gripped in
Ah,
sheer panic.
shit.
What are
It's
you
Chris
doing?
Hansen.
Chris, please. I know, but you'd have to explain this.
Come here.
Come here, man.
Come here.
He runs out the door.
Talk to me.
Now the
Please.
man I know from the train
No,
is
don't leave
about
me.
to be derailed.
He got him. He's got. He.
The Fairfield cops
Got
nab
it.
him in the
Derailed.
driveway. They slap the cuffs on him and take him into the garage.
Do you have any weapons? No. Anything that's gonna hurt us? No. Needles? No.
He's put
No.
into the back seat of an
No.
unmarked car and taken to police
Ready?
headquarters. At the
Dude,
station,
they
he
already
tries
saw
to
your
hide his
fucking
face
face.
with a hoodie, but
you
there's
seen
no
it?
escape from our cameras.
I've seen Chris's show before, so
I understand you've seen Chris's show before, and unfortunately, this is the way this is played out.
No, Chris. What do you mean Chris Hansen in the kitchen? There's no way.
Is it your understanding you were going there to see and talk to a 13-year-old?
No.
No. Okay. Well, that's kind of why. That's kind of
my
why.
intention at all. I would never do that.
But the detective tells him
But-
he had to know he was doing something wrong.
It said.
There would be no
He
reason
said.
to ask
You're
this.
13.
then. Are you a cop or involved in law enforcement? They respond back with,
Lol.
really?
Gotta
Gotta
Really?
be careful.
Right. I would never.
They write back,
be careful.
yeah, man, I get it.
You gotta be careful with that.
The problem you're going to have with your explanation is if you thought legitimately that the person was 18 and you thought that you read the number 18, at that point, from what you just said in your mind, you're really alleviated of any concerns about dealing with a minor or anything like that.
Not true. Because, again, people could say they're 18, and they're not.
But you didn't say that.
I
You
could
just
say I'm fucking
asked
20.
after being an 18-year-old.
My eye got scratched, so I can't wear my contacts, so I'm wearing these glasses. And I was downstairs having a cup of coffee, and my glasses were upstairs. And I'm looking. I thought he said 18. I swear to God, I would never, ever in my entire life meet a 13-year-old. I could say to my own self, it's disgusting.
Okay.
All right, that's not, so consenting adults.
Well,
is
you
a
did
different story.
text him,
I could show you that I was.
and
at
you said, "How old are you?"
Just yesterday.
Then he said 13, and then you said, "That's fine."
With a scratch on my eye as to why I'm wearing
That's
these
you're
glasses.
funny.
And why I didn't see that correctly.
He's a funny guy.
I can show you if you want to see. It says 13.
He's a funny guy. Am I right, guys?
Okay.
I thought it said 18.
It says 13.
Okay.
And that's fine.
Does
Some
an 18
people
look
say
like a
they're 18
13 to you?
The
No.
detective's not buying it and explains the charges.
The charges are criminal attempt to commit risk of injury to a minor, criminal attempt to commit sexual assault in the second degree,
Ooh.
and enticing a minor.
The bail is set at $75,000. Lawrence decides not to fight the charges. He pleads guilty. When Crime Watch Daily went to his sentencing at the Fairfield County Court, Lawrence entered through the employee entrance in order to avoid our cameras. Inside, he reportedly told the judge, "I am not a pedophile. I use poor judgment, but I have never seen, used, or downloaded child pornography in my life." He got 8 years, suspended after serving 2 years in prison, and he has to register.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Had to go. Hopefully you had a great day, or hopefully you enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it for you. See you in the next video. I see all your Mert viewers, Mert reviewer. So yeah, see you later. Have a good day and goodbye, my friends.